Hey YouTube, today is Friday, June 10th, and I just wanted to share two pieces of great news for Canadian travelers who are out there. Now, if you've been checking the news recently, you know that travel in Canada is still kind of a mess, in particular in the bigger airports like Toronto Pearson Airport. NHL player Ryan Whitney made a video about it that went viral, calling it the worst place on earth. And there's various reasons for this, there's the fact that we haven't been traveling for 2 years and now there's a bottleneck. There's more people than ever before who want to be traveling. There's staffing issues, but a big part of the reason this has been happening is because of the continuing COVID measures, which mean that, you're randomly testing people on arrival at the airports. There's all these different security measures that need to be taken related to COVID, which are really slowing everything down for hours and hours. Well, as of today, the federal government has announced that they have suspended the random testing at the airports, finally admitting that the current system is not working, or maybe that we're at the point in the pandemic when it's time to move past this and move on to something better. This is CBC News. Feds temporarily suspend random arrival testing at Canada's airports as of today. But this is the big word, okay? Temporarily. And this is very confusing because they say it's going to come back on July 1st. I don't know why they're bringing it back. Most countries do not have anything like this in place. I don't know what the logic is, but at least this will give them time to develop a better system, hopefully, and we won't have these incredible delays that we've been dealing with for the past couple months. And the second piece of big news, this is actually from the United States, but it has a big impact on Canadian travelers like me. The US has just dropped their testing requirement for international travelers starting Sunday, so starting 2 days from now, June 12th, I guess, it will be no longer necessary to have a antigen COVID test before visiting the United States. And the reason I think this is a huge deal for Canadian travelers is not just for those of us who want to visit the US, but also those of us who are in transit. On my recent time in Colombia, when I was coming home, my flight flew from Colombia to Miami to Canada. I did not need any tests for getting back to Canada, but I did need one for transit in Miami, which means that even somewhere like Miami, where no one is wearing masks and COVID is essentially over, I still had to pay and organize to get a COVID test in Colombia for my 2-hour layover in Miami. That is now gone, so transit in and around the United States is going to be a lot easier as of now. So for me, this is very good news. Hopefully the chaos at the Canadian airports will quickly disappear. And whatever happens in July, I don't know. But I trust they're going to have a better system in place. Let's hope so for us Canadian travelers who want to get back to normal. Anyway, those are my updates. If you have more info or questions, leave them down below. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.